I'm back again. I almost walked away from the previous video. Then I thought, and after thought that I wanted to add some more information. It's 1:05 p.m., November 19th, still a Tuesday. Um, this comment, in fact, let me read part of it here that I got from Always Under Attack. And by the way, I want to periodically answer my comments directly through these videos because I'm having problems with email contact. For all of you whom I've given underneath your comment with my comment a forwarding email address to contact me at, it's wrong. I've got to use the Gmail now. I can't go back and use Proton Mail. They'll only allow me to have one email account, where Gmail will allow you to have all kinds. So I'll be reposting on my previous videos the correct email when I get to it. I don't know if I can get to it today. This library is going to close in less than 3 hours, and I still have massive amount of work to do. Oh gosh, it's my kinetics affecting my pineal. So anyway, Always Under Attack said, why isn't there a word from the spiritual foundation or anything about what's going on? Okay, I gotta move this email to the center here. What's going on in the world, or about this something ECT? Why is it that there's no one to talk to? I it looks sorry. It looks like you're about the only one who's willing to be on the front line and reach out to others. If people want to play a solo game, then I don't really think they are. Let me scoot to the side here. They are going to get very far, and I don't think that this was what that was all about. Last line here, if I can read it. In what sort of movement does no one talk to each other? Good point. Very good point. And I partly answered that in the previous video, but I suspect that what's going on now is people are scared. Consultants are scared to say much of anything. They get their asses chewed out. Two people, two great people that apparently did something that upset Jay Essex, and I'm being forthcoming. And Jay doesn't mind the truth, but he's taking care of it. And probably because of that, other consultants just prefer not to say something at this time. In addition to the fact that the economy's tanking, they have families that they need to take care of. Bershu Under, incredible consultant, incredible. I've had 3 consults with her, 2 consults and one consult by mail. Well, wasn't that the consult that won Junior Miss Turkey or something? She's from Turkey. Anyway, she's a great looking gal. Anyway, not to be distracting, I understand her situation. See, when you get to know these consultants, they all talk about inevitably their family life and the personal things they have going on behind the scenes. And it's not up to people to spread that information out on the net. Now, Siobhan has never produced any YouTubes, and I understand where she's coming because of that. And she's got to work her SHIT out with somebody before she even considers coming back online. But she's a phenomenal consultant. She's nurturing, and she's real interested in everything metaphysical. She's given me great information, but like all the consults, as great as the information that they gave me, I want to impress upon you, the person who knows the truth for themselves is you. I listen to the consults and I consider it, but inevitably, it comes back to me just feeling what's right for me. And I reject a lot of this information, and it's given to me with a lot of loving care. And I'm sure if you've had consults with these people in the past, Aya, Bershu, and Siobhan, you know what I'm talking about. So that's why I'm a big supporter of Bershu in particular. I wish to, I'd say wish to God, but wish to Gaia that she would repost her videos. I think they're just absolutely essential for everybody to listen to. Anyway, I've got them. I might piss her off by reposting them on my channel. I might get in trouble, but it might be worth it. Anyway, so getting back to what I was going to say here. So people are scared of Jay, and I'm at that point in my life where I've gone through absolute HELL with cultivating my own metaphysicality. It's been really tough. And if Jay ever gets mad at me, take it all away, you know. And I'm not being flippant. I'm not being trying to be arrogant towards him. It's just it's been too painful, and it's a senior's thing, not a young person's thing. So I don't want to dissuade anybody from having a consult, but I still have to get into my consult in another all these videos I need to produce a consult in a way that you'll understand where I'm coming from. I don't need pain in my life, you know, at 72. I just want peace and quiet. But I'm still an advocate for Jay Essex because I'm folks, I'm telling you, he's got it down. He knows what he's talking about, and I will continue to advocate Jay Essex, and Deanna Anaya, because they're trying to help humanity, and that's what we need now. This world is in a terrible mess. Okay, so I'm talking about. Let me get off back onto the page where I have my email. Okay, so yes, people consultants aren't talking because they may be scared. They have personal affairs that are just coming to light because the economy's tanking. It's getting rougher and rougher to live out there. I expect at some point, believe it or not, to be kicked out of my apartment, and I'm going to be living in my car again. So I got that down to a key. I should tell you the story where I lived in my Mercedes Benz. I ripped out the back seat and the passenger seat, and I put a L-shaped fold-down bed there, all black interior. And I know the cops would come up to my car. They couldn't even see me because there's no depth of perception. But I understand how to live in a car. Might be harder these days. This was like 14 years ago. I was living on the streets. It's fun actually if you live in an area where there's not a whole lot of crime and stuff. Anyway, um, so so what more can I say? Oh, very important. It occurred to me the other day that yes, Jay hasn't followed through on having source people come to bat, get online, and give us videos that he said would occur. And it could be in part because the drift I got was these people were going to be part of the source people that are Deanna's family. Don't know if it's, I don't know whether I'm characterizing this correctly, but if that's the case, these are young folks. And what we need as information is coming from people with tried and true life experience, older folks like Dr. Stephen Grit. I wish he could be, you know, a part of the Spiritual Foundation team. That guy, if you ever looked at what he stands for, what he does, he would be a leading spokesman now for the Spiritual Foundation. I'm saying this with regret because Jonathan Rich, oh my gosh, he used to have, he was Source, he was Jay's best friend too. He used to have the most incredible videos. He's a man of expansive knowledge. But in order to come back and for the Spiritual Foundation to be a leading statement in this world of humanity, something of notoriety like Dr. Stephen Greer has to be involved, and I don't know where they're going to go to find somebody else that's as marketable, so to speak. And then there's, I mean, if you have some ideas, let me know. I can pass it on. But in any case, there's also something strategic in the plan that perhaps Jay hasn't been talking at length, point for point. And as it happens now, well, of course he's sick, really sick. And the only person I believe that's keeping him going is Kate Fletcher. You got to have a consult with her. She is connected with him metaphysically, and she's helping him. She's buoying him along the way, which probably Jay doesn't want at this point. He wants to cross over. But there's something strategic, I believe, also that's not being conveyed in any one of his talks and his videos, and that is it probably is better that he stays behind the scenes, not being publicly available for comment or introduction of new material that he would probably like to give us. He wants to have, well, what are the words I'm fumbling to say, like usual? Uh, he's going to cause such monumental change in humanity, I believe, as he's pronounced, that you don't need to tout your wares. You don't need to tout the fact that you're going to really mess up this world or humanity to the world. Why do you want to be center platform? Yeah. He's conveyed in his videos that he's going to take things step by step. First the animals, and then he's going to start to release the frequencies to remove people. Scary stuff. So, that list I told you to look at, to refer to, that's essential, video number 14, might be something you might want to review. It may sound silly, but there may be something in there you want to perk up on, improve upon. I don't know. Maybe it's too little too late. But that's another side of this whole idea of looking at the essential side of whom you might be that may come to play, and in the determination of whether you're going to check out or not. I don't know. All I know is that something's going to happen, and we better be prepared. What else can I say to this comment from Always Under Attack? What are you under attack from? I can't see what the picture is that's posted here with this email. Let's see if I can blow it up a little bit. Come on, time's wasting. And nothing's coming up. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, my my computer's shutting down, and I gotta do something so I can get back on board. I'm lingering, right? What else can I say? Did I say that I'm going to? Yeah, I probably did say that I was going to be answering these comments more frequently if I have the time on a video, because some of these are really poignant. People need to know this information, and not just for those people who just happen to select my video and read the comments only. Anyway, I better sign off. I've got other things to do. I've got to get a Gmail email and repost all these videos where the uh, the comments I've responded to with an incorrect email. Anyway, I'm talking too much here, so I'll sign off, and if I can find, where's my video? I can't even see. What happened here? Oh, there we go. I'm fumbling with my own laptop. Anyway, my style, and I'm gonna get goofy one of these days too. Get funny, so don't think I'm always serious. So be good.